Making 10K a month isn't as hard as you think it is. You just need to be making $333 a day, and I'll show you one of the easiest methods you can do to be making this possible. You'll understand why this is so easy because all you need is a phone or a laptop, free social media tools, and also free AI tools that you can also leverage. What you're going to be doing is creating a digital product where you just create it one time and you can sell that same product over and over again, and there's no limit to how much money you can make with this product. You don't need a large audience and you don't need lots of experience to get started with this. And neither do you need to be spending months creating a complicated course anymore, because now that we have AI, we can do this as fast as possible and then get straight to marketing it with social media. Watch through this entire video where I show you guys exactly how to do this and don't miss a step. Okay, so to get started with making your digital product, first you're going to go over to ChatGPT and then you're going to tell it to give me 10 trending digital product ideas in 2025 for. Now, what ChatGPT can actually do is it can use its own research and go over to multiple sources to find trending ideas. So we don't have to do this research ourselves. ChatGPT is an AI robot that does this for us, so we can skip this part as it does it for us. So this can be for any niche. That's why I've put these couple of dots. So for my specific niche, it's going to be making money online, which is my niche. So this can apply to any niche that you want it to be with. So put that in and follow the video along for the next steps. So here's the example prompt that I've given in. So it's for making money online using a phone and AI. So that is my niche and that's what I specialize in, making money online and using AI specifically for me with digital products. So let me just put the prompt in here and let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. Okay, so now it's given us its response. So let's see what type of responses it's given us. So we have AI-powered Notion templates, ChatGPT prompt hacks, Instagram Reel script hacks, and a couple other ones based digital planners. So now we have the response from ChatGPT. So what you're going to do now is choose the one which interests you the most. Now it's giving you lots of ideas that are done within your niche. All you have to do is choose the one that you like the most, because if you choose one that you like the most, you're more likely to stay consistent with it. So the one I like in particular here is the Instagram Reel script pack. So it's using ChatGPT to generate viral short form video scripts in niches like fitness, motivation, business, skincare, then bundle and sell them to creators. So I think this is really useful, especially with people now starting to make AI type videos. So I think this is super useful, especially now I've seen a lot of people on Instagram creating reels using AI. So they're making AI videos for fitness, motivation, business, skincare, whatever. So I think that this is a good idea. You guys can copy me and also use this if you want, but I'm going to go with this one. So essentially what you're doing here is simply choosing one of the options that you like the most. So I like this one here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight this. So 3, I'm going to copy this. And then you're going to put the prompt in saying, help me outline a digital product for, and then you're just going to paste this into here. So that's the third prompt that it gave me. And to be honest, I want to be specializing in a simple thing. And obviously you want to be focusing on a specific thing. So I'm going to go for motivation. I know the motivation niche is a high converting niche. So let me just get rid of the other one. So I've chosen motivation as my niche and I'm just going to tell it to give me the answer for this. So the reason that we actually need an outline for this digital product is because I'm going to go into a free tool called Canva. So to actually make my digital product and make it look professional, so it's actually appealing to customers, I need to make it look like an actual proper digital product that I have spent time creating, rather than just putting something together that you haven't put any real effort into. So that's why we need the actual outline, so we can create the outline for the digital product. So ChatGPT has now given us this, the motivational Instagram Reel script pack. So what it is a downloadable digital product. So it's a PDF or Notion link with high converting, scroll stopping, motivational video scripts. So this is very valuable. So now here is the outline. So we have the product structure, which is a cover page, how to use this, one page. So this is where we explain how we are actually going to be letting the person who we're selling this to use our product, script selection, and it's given us scripts, bonus section, and now we have the exact outline. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go on to the first part. So cover page. So we're going to copy this, and then here's what prompt we're going to be putting in. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into each section and we're going to get ChatGPT to expand on it for us. So we can actually expand on it and create a valuable digital product. So obviously this is just a cover page. It doesn't have any actual written content. So we're going to go to part 2, how to use this pack. So that's going to be our first page. So I'm just going to copy this. Copy. And tell ChatGPT, let's start with chapter 2. So paste this and wait for the response. So now we have our response for our very first page. And now we've seen that ChatGPT
has clearly given us the exact outline for what we need to put in to our digital product. So right here, you can just copy this. What I like to do is just go into a Google Doc and basically paste everything into a Google Doc, because now we can just take everything from the Google Doc that we just created and then paste it when we're going to make the actual digital product using Canva. So I'm just going to paste this. So now it's easy for us to actually modify anything that we want to get rid of or anything that we want to keep. So would you like to, obviously this is just a recommendation from ChatGPT. So now the actual layout looks quite good. It is professional. It's in bullet points, very easy to read and follow along. So now this is page 1. So what I want to do here is just call this page 1. So this exact process that I followed just now of expanding each specific chapter from the response that ChatGPT gave us. So next I would go and copy this, the script section, expand it just like I showed you guys earlier, and then copy it, paste it into Google Docs, make any adjustments that you want to make. If you want to add anything, also obviously add it onto it as well. And then if you want to modify anything, this is your chance to do it on Google Docs. Because now, once we have everything on our Google Doc, we have the entire digital product ruled out for us, and we're just going to copy and paste it after choosing a template. I'll show you guys now. So now we are in Canva, where we're actually going to be making our actual digital product. So we found our niche, we know what digital product we're going to make, we have all the content to put into the digital product. So now we just actually need to put everything together. So since mine is a Make Money Online digital product, I'm just going to type in Make Money Online ebook. So put that into the search bar, and I've chosen templates. So now you have so many options from Canva where you have already pre-made templates, and all you want to do now is choose one which you feel like resonates most with your digital product and your content. So after a bit of scrolling, I found one right here, and it actually says content creation for beginners. So when you're looking for a template, you just want to hover over it with your mouse like this, and you can see it says 1 of 14, which means that it has more than one page. So this obviously has 14 pages. This is what you want to be trying to find, because obviously if you go on to something like this, it just has the front cover. It doesn't have any other pages. It's easier to have one with multiple pages, and this is actually a free version without Canva Pro. So click on this and click Customize Template. So now we are into Canva and we have chosen a template that we want to use. So here's how you actually use Canva. So whenever you hover over some of these things, they're called these separate elements. You can click on it and you can edit the one that you clicked on. So if I choose this one here and I click it, I can choose to bin it. I can choose to move it around. Right now, I don't think it looks too bad. I think it looks quite good. Seems pretty professional. I'm not going to do an entire video on how to use Canva unless you guys want it, so comment if you want that. So this would be the first page, page 2, table of contents. So I would just get ChatGPT to give me the table of contents, and I would click on each one, change each one to whatever ChatGPT gives me. So page 3. So now we have our first page. So this is why I told you guys to make the Google Doc earlier. So I'm just going to copy and paste. Copy. So now it actually helps me align it properly. Take section by section. I'm not going to copy and paste the entire thing because obviously it's not going to fit everything into one page. So now that's exactly what you do, guys. You just want to repeat this process, copy and paste everything from your Google Doc with all your content into Canva, and now you will have your entire digital product rolled out. So once you've finished doing this, you can just click the share button here, and then you would click download, and you can choose whichever format that you want it. So JPEG, PNG, PDF. I recommend PDF. So share, download, and then once you click download, it will be downloaded. Okay, so now that we have created a digital product, we've exported it, and now we have downloaded it as a PDF or whatever file, we can now upload our digital product. So we have a link to our digital product. So obviously there's lots of options you can choose. So you have Gumroad, Standstore, you have Patreon, lots of other options, but as a beginner, I recommend Gumroad is the simplest and easiest to use. It's easy to create an account. You can simply create an account using your Gmail. So the first step is to actually create your account, and then click products over this left-hand side over here. And then you want to click new product. Then you want to select digital product. So with the name, then you want to name your digital product. So I'm just going to name it Viral Hooks. Select digital product, price your product. So let's just say $9.99. and then you want to click Next, Customize. Now you've got the name, you just want to create a description. You can create a description just using ChatGPT if you want. Then you have URL here. So the cover for your actual digital product, which you can also generate using ChatGPT, which I'm going to show you guys how to do here. Choose your call to action summary, you can also use doing ChatGPT. And then once you've filled this out, you can just click Save and Continue. Enter the content you want to sell, upload your files, start typing. So right here, you want to click this right here, Upload Files, and then you want to choose Computer Files. It should be uploaded to your computer once you exported it from Canva. So click Computer Files, upload it, then you just want to click Publish and Continue. So that's simple, easy, and now you have your digital product published. So in order to create the actual front cover for your digital product to make it seem as super professional as possible, you can just tell ChatGPT to generate a high converting mock-up template for my digital product. So obviously ChatGPT knows what my digital product is because we were talking about it with ChatGPT. So now it knows how to do this. So you're just going to get a response. So here's the final response. So it is pretty professional. I do like how it looks, especially with a phone, since we did say that you could do this entirely from your phone. So it says stop scrolling if you feel stuck. You're not behind, you're just beginning. So if you do want to make any adjustments or anything that you don't like about it, you can just tell ChatGPT right over here, ask anything, and it will change it for you and generate a new image.
So that pretty much wraps up my entire video on how you can create a digital product from completely scratch and speedrun it, and you can scale it to above 10K easily. Now what you have to do is simply market the digital product using social media and simple short form content. Whether you want to show your face or not, you can use AI or do it however you like. So you can check out the other videos on my page if you want to do that, or if you want to do it even quicker and easier, you can use the top link in my description where I've provided you guys a guide called the Digital Dominator Guide, and it teaches you exactly how to do that as well. So if you guys have any other questions, make sure you put that in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.